Good morning, neighbors. Steve here. Today is the last day of October, Thursday. Uh, kind of foggy this morning, but it's going to burn off and it's supposed to be in the 70s today. So I've got my paint clothes on again. I'm planning to paint the entire second coat of paint on my workshop on one side. Finish that, at least get that done. Maybe I'll do more tomorrow, whatever, I don't know. But anyway, so here we have an election coming up, and maybe some of you have already voted. Thelma and I haven't, but we plan to on Tuesday next week. And we don't know how it's going to turn out, but God does. And that's where I find my peace. I want to read some scriptures to you this morning about God's plan. God has a plan. His plan was in place prior to creation. Creation was part of his plan. This is part of his plan. Today is part of his plan. Anyway, these are in no particular chronological order, but in kind of a thought order. Psalm 33:11. The Lord's decisions stand forever. His plans abide throughout the ages. His plan has been in place since before creation. The election coming up. He doesn't just know what the outcome is. He planned the outcome. We don't know. Isaiah 46:9-10. This is God speaking through Isaiah. Remember what I accomplished in antiquity. Truly, I am God. I have no peer. Who announces the end from the beginning and reveals beforehand what has not yet occurred? Who says, he says, who says, I am the God who says, my plan will be realized. I will accomplish what I desire. Isaiah 45:7. I am the one who forms light and creates darkness, the one who brings about peace and creates calamity. And a little note on that one in my Net Bible, NET, New English Translation, says this verse affirms that God is ultimately sovereign over his world, including mankind and nations. In accordance with his sovereign will, and I put in there plan, he can cause wars to cease and peace to predominate, or he can bring a disaster and judgment on nations. Where are we? We don't know. Isaiah 55:8-9. Indeed, my plans are not like your plans, and my deeds are not like your deeds. For just as the sky is higher than the earth, so my deeds are superior to your deeds, and my plans superior to your plans. Psalm 22:28. For the Lord is king and rules over the nations. Psalm 103:19. The Lord has established his throne in heaven. His kingdom extends over everything. And then way back in Numbers, this is the oldest verse here. This is the prophet Balaam. God is not a man that he should lie, nor a human being that he should change his mind. Has he said, and will he not do it? Or has he spoken, and will he not make it happen? God doesn't change his mind. He doesn't change his plan. His plan's been in place. The outcome of this election has been in place since prior to creation. You can rest in that. What does that mean? Well, do I have to even vote? Well, yes. Thelma and I plan to vote, and I recommend that you vote. It won't change the outcome of the election. However, it will affect the way you view yourself and your neighbors in the coming days, weeks, months, and years. it may have a great effect on how you act. Please vote.